Hey my babies, it's Auntie Trice with another video for you. If you have not done so, please head on over to all of my other social media platforms and follow me on there. They're going to be listed in the description box up underneath this here video. Hit the like button on your way in here, my babies, and let people know that you're over here watching Auntie's videos. And don't be afraid to subscribe to Auntie's channel today because it costs $0 to do so. So why haven't you done it, my babies? I'm waiting on you. I got my handy dandy phone and it's time for us to get into the tea for today. Y'all see Diddy's sad face floating across my screen and we got to talk about him just for a little bit. One of Diddy's alleged sexual assault victims was a 9-year-old boy. He was reportedly lured into a studio with the promise of a record deal. So I guess Diddy told him that he was going to change his life, okay? He was going to have him to be this mega, rap star, music star, whatever type of star. He was going to be a celebrity. And the little boy said, okay, whatever we got to do, we going to do that shit. And Diddy held him to it. And he was doing whatever he wanted to do with the little boy. Mind you, this is a little boy. He does not know what the fuck it really is. You understand what I'm saying? He does not really know up from down. He really don't. But Diddy took advantage of this boy's innocence and he sexually assaulted him. And 25 other minors. That's crazy. Diddy, you are a sick individual and there is a special place in hell for people like you. That's sad. And I believe Diddy was using this same line on the adult men as well. He was telling them, like, I can make you a superstar, daddy. All you gotta let me do is play with your booty hole. Suck a little dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did that. He did that with these men. Oh, Diddy, there's a special place in hell for people like you. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I know you ain't going to heaven. I know you ain't. Oh, my God. We are praying for this victim who was 9 years old at the time of his assault. I don't know how he is now, but he was reportedly 9 years old at the time of the assault. I'm praying for him. I'm praying for his state of mind because when things like that happen to young boys, especially young boys, that's why I be telling y'all be watching for these young girls. Yes, watch for the young girls. Stuff happens to young girls a lot, often. But if you think that this shit is just happening to the young girls like all the time, then you are sadly and gravely mistaken. Boys get it just as bad as the girls. I'm trying to tell you, if not worse. These men, they have gone through some trauma. So when they acting out like this as adults and they acting like bitches as adults, 9 times out of 10, something happened to them when they was a child. Do you hear what I'm telling you? That they didn't have a good childhood. They didn't have a decent one. Okay? So I'm praying for this young man. I'm praying for his mind. Because this is terrible and traumatic for any 9-year-old to go through. A 9-year-old shouldn't be having sex. A 9-year-old shouldn't even be getting touched on like that sexually. You understand what I'm telling you? That's crazy. 9 years old, Diddy? Oh yeah, you gonna rot. You gonna rot in hell, man. You gonna rot in hell. Man, I'm praying for the victim. That's it. That's all. Let's move on. Some good news, y'all. And yes, I did say this is good news. That Kim Porter book has been taken off of Amazon after her kids and other family members have come out and said, y'all need to stop this. This is not right. They have denounced the book. So Amazon said, okay, we're going to take it out off the shelf. For respect for y'all. They did not say if the kids were suing anybody. They just took it down out of respect for them because this is the wrong time. This was the wrong time. This was the wrong time for y'all to be doing this when these children's father is being persecuted. And then the man who actually wrote the book that actually came out and said, like, he don't even really know if this is actual factual. He didn't even have time to actually fact check that. He just really just wrote it off of a thumb drive. Like, he just got it off of a thumb drive. Like, come on, bro. Like, you just being crazy. So you just publishing shit that probably, 9 times out of 10, well, some of that stuff in that book, I'm just gonna be honest, it might have been true, and some of that stuff is just far-fetched as hell, but we will never know because the motherfucker really didn't even fact check the shit before he even published it. This was just stupid and just downright disrespectful on his behalf, on the writer's behalf that did this. You know that their father is getting persecuted and getting put through all this shit. You know that these kids are going through all of this. Do you realize that Kim Porter's twins, her children, had to be staying with somebody else? They're minors. They had to go stay with somebody else other than their father because their mother's not here. And now their father is in prison. They're uprooted from their home and staying with a friend of the mother of Kim Porter. Stop playing with me. Ain't no way y'all was thinking about anything but yourselves when you published this book. I said that this was the wrong time. This ain't right. And I feel like because Kim Porter ain't here to vouch for this herself, this shit should just remain a secret and kept quiet. If she did have files, if she did have a book she was working on, leave the shit alone. Leave it alone. Because she's not here to vouch for any of that shit. And y'all can erase things and take things away. Y'all can put things in it and make things seem like how they were when they weren't. You understand what I'm saying? So we're not finna take this as real. You understand what I'm saying? So this Kim Porter book, in my opinion, is fake. She did not vouch for this. She did not come out herself and say, yeah, this happened. She ain't clarifying nothing, people. No disrespect to her kids. No disrespect to y'all. But she did. She can't clarify nothing, y'all. She can't clarify nothing. And I don't want to hear shit talking about she talking through a medium. You already know how I feel about that. So I'm not finna go through this with y'all. I'm not finna go through this. Y'all shouldn't even been buying that book. I feel sorry for people who done went out there and spent they little $20, $30 for this book. And this shit just fake. The woman is dead. How can she vouch for anything in this book as true? Why would y'all even run to Amazon to pick this book up? You did it to be messy. I'm just going to be honest. You did it to be messy. And you weren't thinking about her children or nothing at the time. That's crazy. Oh my God, I'm glad Amazon got a heart and took it down. Thank you, Amazon. I applaud you. For once, you have done something right. Because your damn show ain't treating your workers right. Oh, that's another story. It's another story. But I just wanted to come on here and give y'all some good news, y'all. That Kim Porter book has been taken off of Amazon. Let's move on. Okay, let's talk about Drake for a little bit, and I'm finna show y'all something now. It ain't gonna take me long to show you this, but this is the stuff that I was talking about in earlier videos about Drake being passive-aggressive, throwing rocks and hiding his hand. Now, everybody who was at that Not Like Us concert and dancing with Kendrick Lamar at his concert, Drake unfollowing him. LeBron James, Rick Ross, Joe Budden, DeMar DeRozan, and more. He's unfollowing them by the day. You hear me? And Drake only has he follows over 3,000 people. If he continues to look at this footage and continues to unfollow people based on their support towards Kendrick, he's not going to have anybody to follow anymore because everybody who he follows likes Kendrick. Point blank, period. All right? So you might as well just go ahead and unfollow everybody. I'm just going to be honest. Drake, you so passive-aggressive. It don't make no sense. This is the passive-aggressive stuff that I said that Drake be doing. I had told y'all about this. Check it out. Little pussy ass nigga. He just so... Oh, I just can't stand him. Get him off of my screen.
This is one of my... We weren't in the relationship, but this is probably one of my favorite crazy Kayla stories because I don't have that many. But I'm a Scorpio and I have that crazy in me though. You know what I mean? Like it's back there. So I was dating a guy.
Okay.
I was dating a guy and he dumped me through a text message. And he dumped me for this singer/actress who was famous at the time. Dumped me for her. Lied about it for months, then popped out with her, and it became like this public thing, and it was like, oh my God, we love them. Another like celebrity iconic relationship. And of course, little old me, I'm devastated, I'm heartbroken. I had just moved to New York to like be with this person and move in with them. It was a whole thing.
It's not who y'all think.
Yeah, you guys will not be able to figure this out. Or maybe they will, who cares, it doesn't matter. So he breaks up with me, dumps me, moves on, and for Halloween that year, I dressed up as her. I dressed up as that lady from Halloween. And not only did I... pictures out? They're there somewhere. They're on the internet.
Hey, y'all, hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. First and foremost, before we get into this tea right here, I just want to say congratulations to Angel Reese on being a part of the WNBA, and she got her own podcast called Unapologetically Angel, and this is where Kayla Nicole was speaking to Angel Reese. She was on Angel Reese's podcast. So congratulations, girl. She moving up. She doing her thing out here in these streets, and I just applaud her and I wish her nothing but the best. So Kayla Nicole came and sat on Angel Reese's couch, and Angel Reese asked her a question. I'm only getting just a small clip from the Jasmine brand. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. This is where I got this clip from. I'm only getting a small clip, but I did watch the interview, especially this part right here where Kayla Nicole was speaking of a stupid time in her life. So Angel Reese asked her, because y'all didn't see where Angel Reese actually asked her the question of what was the most embarrassing thing that she has ever did while dating someone. And Kayla Nicole wore her heart on her sleeve. Well, not even wore her heart on her sleeve. She just said it. Like, I was dating Iman Shumpert, but she didn't say any name. She didn't even say Tayana's name. She said, everything in code, but she said she was dating Iman. Iman broke up with her for Tayana, and he was lying to her about it. He was lying to her, probably saying, I'm only, breaking up with you because it's me. I need space. I need time to grow. I'm probably just not right for you. Giving her all these excuses when the whole time it really was he wanted to be with Tayana. That's all that was. So she said when she found out about Tayana, she dressed up as Tayana. And y'all see these photos. Baby was looking good. She was looking snatched. You understand what I'm saying? She was being petty. That's women's rivalry. That's what she was doing. She was being petty. Okay? So that happened literally a long time ago. And she pretty much was just, sharing her story, telling her truth. And Tayana got in her feelings and wrote a whole dissertation. Let me back it up and let me tell y'all how Tayana even found out anyway. Supposedly, allegedly found out. Okay. So when Kayla Nicole went on the Angel Reese podcast and said what she said, y'all know what these internet people go out here doing. They start snooping. They start looking. So Kayla Nicole said the pictures are still up. You know what I'm saying? They still on the internet somewhere. You know what I'm saying? She don't care, because they get a divorce. Pretty much she, it's irrelevant. She don't care about it. It was a long time ago. So the internet people do what the internet people do. They went and they found the pictures. And they found out that it was literally Tayana. So they started spreading it on the internet. I saw it when it started happening. Oh, Kayla Nicole was talking about Tayana. Kayla Nicole dressed up as Tayana. Kayla Nicole was pretty much Iman's side piece. Kayla Nicole, yeah, that's what they said. They said that Kayla Nicole was Iman's side piece. And I was like, what? Now, why are y'all calling this girl that man's side piece? Why won't you just say he was just fooling around with both of them, had both of them fooled? He was dating the both of them, and he chose to not date Kayla Nicole anymore because he wanted to date Tayana full time. I really hate how y'all be so quick to jump on these women and be like, oh, you a side piece and you. How about sometimes these niggas be out here lying? And I do believe our mom was out here lying because from the story she just told, she said he was out here lying. Stop playing. He was out here lying saying, oh, he just being by himself. He needs some time to himself, and then months later popped out with Tayana. Like, what the fuck? So don't call her a side piece. She was actually dating this man. She thought this man was her boyfriend. Stop playing. Y'all be so quick to jump down a woman's throat. Sometimes these niggas be lying. I just wanted to say that first and foremost. I just wanted to point that out there before we move on. But when the internet people put the two and two together and start doing what it do, Tayana caught wind of it and she was like, oh no, I feel disrespected. So let me put out my dissertation on why I feel disrespected. I'm going to turn myself into a victim in this. That's what she did. Let's read it. So Tayana said, it's really crazy that everyone is allowed to bother me and be distasteful. Everybody gets to play while I move with grace. Who bothering you? Who bothering you, Tay? Always. But now I want to have a little Sagittarius fun too, and it's a problem. Fuck the I'm on part. I'm divorced and happily so. However, her choice of words were very distasteful and uncalled for. What was... like, I watched it. I literally watched it. And what she said, this was not chopped and screwed or nothing. I'm telling you, this was straightforward. What she said was what she said. So what I'm trying to figure out is what was the distasteful part and what was the uncalled for part? What did she say wrong? She knew exactly what she was doing. That lady said she was famous at the time. Also said, I don't care who see it. It was very distasteful and uncalled for. Tay. You know what she meant when she said she was famous at the time, because at the time when she posted that, you know, you was blowing up for that video, that music video that you was doing where your body was killing. But yo, you still have an amazing body, Tay. You have a lovely, amazing body. After 2 kids, you have a very beautiful body. So when she said you were famous at the time, that's what you were famous. You was popping at that time. Tayana, ain't nobody walking around on a normal basis just talking about you. Ain't nobody walking around on a normal basis just talking about you, Tayana. So stop playing. We don't just, put on that, Tayana. We don't just do that, Tayana. We don't do that. I'm just saying that now. I'm just going to be honest. Talking about when she said, I don't care who see it, because she was telling the truth, Tayana. She doesn't care who see it because she posted that shit years ago and y'all still didn't catch on to what the fuck she had did. She posted that a long time ago and nobody caught on to what the fuck she had did. That's crazy. So it's distasteful and uncalled for people to tell their truth now? I don't understand it, Tay. That's crazy. Most importantly, she knew people would dig. So automatically my name is attached to the nonsense. At that point, she didn't need to at me. That was clearly a quick search. My name was trending without an at before even saying a word. That's how I seen it. LOL, on top of the fact that the math wasn't mathing and the facts weren't facting. However, the level of cringe factor was. What was it mathing? What was it mathing? What facts weren't facting? She said she was dating him probably at the same time that you were dating him. Ain't no probably in it, because she said that's what happened. Because he lied about dating you, period. Come on now. So you mad at her for telling the truth? No, you should get mad at your nigga, because he the one that's been out here embarrassing you. Tay. Anyway. LOL, I'm finding out just like the world that her intentions were ill and petty. She pulled the black card when it came to Taylor Swift, but in the same circle turned around and tried to bully the black woman that was married to her situationship she claimed dumped her for me. Oh, she tried to pull the black card. Tay, you can't compare this to the same thing, because this girl ain't trying to bully you. That's not what she was doing. She was being petty towards your nigga. And obviously it worked, because if y'all go and look at the full interview, she's going to say Iman texted her and said, oh, you wrong, or something like that in that nature. He texted that girl and told her, that girl, like, she was wild for doing that. She was wrong for doing that. And I don't know if she replied back or whatever, but y'all need to go look up the interview and see it for yourself. So our mom was still very much in contact with that girl while you sitting over here getting mad talking about, oh, she was being petty. Of course, that's what she was being petty. She was doing it to piss your nigga off. And that's exactly what happened. Girl, you playing the black card and all of this. That ain't what that was. She was talking about your nigga, the same one that y'all was dating. Y'all was dating the same man, Tayana. Y'all was dating the same man, okay? Get over it. He lied, Tayana. He lied. Okay, just get over it. Dressing up like me for what? She told you what she dressed up like you for. She dressed up like that to get your nigga's attention, and that's what she did. She got his attention because he ended up texting her, and he probably ended up fucking her the next. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. I know how this go. I know how this go. I know how this goes. Stop playing with me, okay? Crazy part about it all is I actually showed love under her pic when she posted it, like I did the other 3 billion whatever people that dressed up as me for Halloween. Oh, so that's what's wrong. You felt like she was really trying to mean that as a tribute to you, or she felt played. That's whole. She feels played. That's why she's mad. I would too. I would feel played too. I'm liking it, thinking that you just doing this for me, being all nice, paying tribute and homage to me, but you doing this to get the attention of my nigga being petty. Ooh, she feel played. Whole time I ain't even know she was being shady. Now I do. See, she feel played. Oh my God. So in that case, petty panties on. I had my little fun. I said what I said, and now I'm done and headed back to sit. What did you say, Tay? What did you say, Tay? Oh my God. Child, I guess Tay feel played because she thought this girl was being nice and paying homage to her. And her music video that she did, y'all know that music video that she did that Kanye West was on the song. It was his music video. And I think that music video was about 8-9 years ago. Yeah, that video was a while back. And I think it was called Fade. It was called Fade, y'all. And Iman is in the video. So that's why she was sitting over here saying that the facts ain't facting and the math ain't mathing. Because her and Iman were together around that time. But baby, Iman was cheating on you. Stop playing when you sitting over here talking about in y'all divorce that infidelity didn't play a part in it. Infidelity played a big part in it, sweetie. He was cheating on you. You want to sit over here and say infidelity was not a part, but it was. You trying to save face on it. You already know Iman was cheating on you, girl. And this girl ain't got to lie. She ain't got to have no type of clout, not off you. She didn't even say y'all name. That's how much she wasn't even trying to get no clout. She didn't even say y'all name, really. But you said it was distasteful and uncalled for. No, what was distasteful and uncalled for was you coming up under here crying victim and playing the black woman card, playing the black person card. You are crazy. That's crazy. Tayana, you are hurt. I know you hurt. You thought our mom was gonna be your everything and be there for you and be your ram in the bush. You thought he was gonna be your Hercules. You really thought he was gonna be that for you. But he turned out to be a shrimp. He turned out to be the branch. He wasn't the root of the tree. He's a tree branch. He ain't even a branch. He a limb. Stop playing. He turned out to be one of those. Okay? And I'm sorry that you got the bad end of the stick. But you don't have to sit over here and project yourself and your anger out on other people because you mad about what that nigga did to you. You hear me? That's all I'm going to say, Tay. Let's move on. Okay, y'all. The last person on the docket that we got to talk about for tonight is Chrisean Rock, okay? Y'all got your blunts ready? You got something to drink? I hope you do, because this is going to be long, okay? And it's going to be bumpy. This is going to be long and bumpy. So I had reported on to y'all the reason why Chrisean is stuck in Oklahoma right now is because she's dealing with the violation of her probation terms, and she's facing 8 years imprisonment. So she fighting that in Oklahoma. So she got to stay in Oklahoma and do what she is told to do, which is community service hours and all that other stuff. So that's why she on the internet portraying like she, so godly and that she's changed. You understand what I'm saying? She going to church. She's in the Bible. She's doing nothing but, studying the word. That's all you see Chrisean doing when you see her on the internet now. But this is the reason why she's doing that, y'all. The girl facing up to 8 years imprisonment. Not only is she facing up to 8 years imprisonment, James Wright is suing her for over $100,000. It's over $130,000. Actually, he's suing her for that, for damages to his face. He had to go to therapy. So she got to pay for his therapy sessions and everything else. So Chrisean is in a lot of legal trouble. Y'all go back in my earlier videos and look at it. Chrisean is in a lot of legal trouble. Not only is she in a lot of legal trouble, Zeus has given her another show entitled God's Plan. I don't know what the hell they would think about doing that. And they also allowed her to sit down with Tessiki on Baddies Midwest. And that's going to be in another video. We're going to talk about that in another video because that was fucked up what Chrisean did. That was real jacked up. I don't understand. But anyway, we're talking about Chrisean and these legal troubles, plus this TV show, plus the fact that her ex-boyfriend, whom it has been proven that she was still fucking with while she was dealing with Blue, he wants a paternity test for Junior, and with good around the time that Chrisean conceived Junior, her and Ronnie were fucking around. Blueface even said it, guys. Blueface has been telling y'all for the longest that he is not the father of this child. He has been telling y'all this. I don't know why people don't be listening, but this man has been saying that he is not the father of this child, but y'all keep trying to make it seem like Blueface is a bad person, which, yeah, he is. He a fucked up individual. Yes, he is, but he ain't been lying to y'all. He has been telling y'all he ain't the father of Chrisean's baby. Ronnie wants to have a paternity test, a DNA test for this child. I don't see why she's ducking and dodging him. Because that's what he say she been doing. Hell, he been going live damn near every other day talking about he want a paternity test for this child because he deserved to know if he's the father of this child. And I agree with him. Let's listen to Ronnie. Please, we going to listen to Ronnie first. And then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary, okay? Let's go. Okay, y'all, hit the like button for me, please. Hit that like button for me, please. A quick little shout out to Voodoo Doll TV and Corey Lombardi for the receipts. This is where I am getting the receipts from. I'm getting it from them. Y'all go follow them on all social media platforms and show them some love. Well, y'all see Ronnie sitting on the couch. He addressed Carlissa. He said, at Carlissa, you want to talk? And all of this is coming from Ronnie's Instagram page. He posted it to his Instagram story. If you look at the top, it says Ronnie, though. That's his Instagram page. Y'all want to go follow Ronnie? Y'all can go follow Ronnie. I don't follow Ronnie. I really don't. I don't follow Ronnie at all. Because let me tell you something. Yeah, Ronnie does have concerns saying he wants to have a paternity test and do all this, and he want to talk to Carlissa, and he want to talk to people and tell the truth about Chrisean, but he's doing it to monetize off of it as well. I'm just gonna be honest now. He doing it to monetize off of it as well. So yeah, he's doing it for clout, because Chrisean is everybody's favorite mother, like he said in his last live. That's y'all favorite mother. Ronnie has been attaching himself to Chrisean to get clout, because I don't think that Ronnie likes the fact that Chrisean has pushed him to the back burner to focus on Blueface, but also keep him on the side. Because, yeah, she been fucking with him. She been fucking him raw. That's why he want a DNA test today. Period. So this is coming from Corey Lombardi. Shouts out to you. You cat Ronnie's Instagram story where he actually shouted Carlissa out. He added Carlissa and said, "You want to talk?" Carlissa actually responded back to Ronnie saying, "Sure, but not if you about to lie on my G baby." You know what I'm saying? And she then came back and said, "You know what? I'm not going to have a conversation with Ronnie out of respect for Chrisean and her sister, because Chastity actually contacted Carlissa and told Carlissa not to speak with Ronnie. He's doing this for clout. He just want clout and everything else." So Carlissa came out and said, "I'm not going to speak with Ronnie because of this fact right here. He might be using it for clout." So let's listen to Carlissa, and then we're going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
I have not decided if I'm going to talk to him or not yet. I don't see what the nature of the conversation would be. 1973, 76. Okay, we got some 70s babies on here. The only reason I would talk to him is because I feel like the people who get on here bashing everybody else, like blaming my son and your son, like that would be my only reason in talking to him, is just to hear his perspective, since he has some insight that we don't have. And I'm tired of people saying she was so this and so that before my son came in her life. And I really would just like to know the truth, you know, because if he did some time in prison for murdering somebody for her, and now my son is in jail for slapping somebody for her, I mean, I would like to know his perspective. That would be my only question. Since, you know, the whole media keeps saying she was so perfect before my son, I just want to hear what he got to say.
Okay, y'all, hit that like button. I just wanted to play Carlissa's first initial reaction to people asking her, and also Ronnie asking her to have a sit down with her and talk about some things. Initially, this is what Carlissa's response was. She was like, she don't really want to hear anything that he got to say about Chrisean Jr., but we already know she wants to hear what he got to say about Chrisean Jr. She wants to hear all of the mess. For her to even consider sitting down with this man, you already know what this man has been saying from the jump. Okay, Carlissa, let's stop playing stupid. We already know what Ronnie has been saying from the get-go about him and Chrisean and about this baby. We have been knowing, okay? So you knew he was going to come with that tea with about Chrisean Jr. saying he wants a DNA test and all of that. You know he was going to come with the mess. So for you to even sit down, well, consider sitting down with this man, you knew what he was going to bring. Just like with Pierce Morgan. I said he knew about Jaguar Wright before he brought her up on that damn platform, before he brought her up on his show. He knew who Jaguar Wright was and the things that she has been saying long before he brought her up on that show. Y'all think these people don't be watching? They be watching. And just like these people be watching Carlissa and Chrisean, they be watching y'all shit. They be watching what regular schmegular degular people like us have to say about them, so that they can change their perception, so they can change, well, not change their perception, so they can change their ways, change up their ways so that they could perceive to be different people in your eyes. But they still the same snake ass, conniving ass people. They only just watching the comments and changing who they are based on the comments on the camera screen. But behind the scenes, they are still the same nasty, reckless ass people who don't give a shit about nothing but money and clout. Okay? That's all that is. So after this little live right here, Chastity, Chrisean's big sister, contacted Carlissa and told Carlissa, "You're not sitting down with Ronnie. Y'all not finna have this interview. Don't do it." Carlissa got scared and she came out with this, saying that she is not going to do it on behalf of Chastity and Chrisean, being respectful to them. Girl, you got bitched up and you got scared because that girl contacted you. Chrisean already done popped you in your face. So you know that the big sister is probably 10 times worse. Let's get into these things that she posted on Instagram. Shouts out to Blue Rock TTV for the receipts. First, after her live, after, you know, literally hyping things up that she had a possibility that she wanted to sit down with Ronnie, she posted on IG like, "Who was the daddy?" Then she said, oh Lord, what's next on the Real LA Family Blues? She said, somebody, it's Bree to you, ain't convinced quite yet that I'm the granny. Then she said the link is in her bio. But I guess Chastity tapped that ass. She tapped in with Carlissa and said, listen, bitch, you ain't finna do no sit down. And you ain't finna do that show. So after talking to Chastity, Carlissa then comes back and says, I have decided not to speak to Ronnie on behalf of Chastity, even though I know what he would say would clear my son from this horrible stigma. I've decided to let God continue to do his good works because he is the only one who knows my son's heart in and out. I apologize, Chastity, if these caused you any grief. I have nothing but respect for you because you have shown me nothing but respect, and I believe you truly love your sisters like I love mine. Okay? You bitched up. You got bitched up. That's what that was, okay? Because you sitting over here saying you trying to release this stigma off of Blue. Ain't nobody tell Blue to chase behind this bitch and get locked up. He did this to himself. Y'all keep blaming Chrisean, but this was Blue. Ain't nobody tell Blue. Blue knew he was in trouble already. So if you already know you in trouble like this, why the fuck is you still going out with this bitch, a troublemaker like Chrisean? Why is you still following behind this girl, going out publicly fighting, getting drunk, publicly fighting, taking people's shit? Why is you doing that and you know you on probation already? Blue did this to himself, y'all. Y'all got to stop blaming Chrisean for that. And Carlissa is one of those mothers. She's one of those mothers that she gonna die behind her sons, right or wrong. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. Blueface was wrong. He knew that being with Chrisean was a risk, but he still did it anyway. For the clout, for the money. He also was clout chasing off of Chrisean too. He knew Chrisean. He may not have liked Chrisean or loved Chrisean, but he knew Chrisean was making him money. You understand what I'm telling you? Her antics and the things that she was doing was making him money. The things that they were doing together was making them money. That's why he was with her like that. Stop playing like y'all didn't know that that's the only reason why Blue was with this girl. And it turned left. It turned bad. Okay? So, Carlissa, I'm not finna let you sit over here and say that others have been blaming Blue for Chrisean going down. Because the only thing that we blame Blueface for is his actions that he did while he was with Chrisean. That's the only thing that I blame Blueface for is what he did while he was with Chrisean. Okay? That's what I blame him for. I don't blame him for turning Chrisean into this type of person because I really do believe Chrisean was already this type of person before she even got with Blue. She was already like this. Y'all don't understand. She lied to Blue too. She lied to Blue and told Blue she was molested and this, that, and the third. And her godfather even tried to make attempts at assaulting her and things of that nature. Oh yeah, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it not on this video because it's already a lengthy video. But we're going to get into it. Chrisean been lying. Chrisean been lying and she lied her way up underneath Blue. And when Blue was trying to tell y'all that this bitch is sneaky and she a liar, y'all blame Blue for her being sneaky and a liar. But she was already like this when she came to him. You understand? So no, don't nobody blame Blueface for Chrisean being who she is. We blame Blueface for the shit that he did while he was with Chrisean when he knew who Chrisean was. That's what I'm saying. So you can't blame Chrisean for what happened to Blue. Blame Blue for what happened to Blue. Because he knew better. He knew better. That's a grown-ass man. Y'all got to stop that. You toxic mothers or something else. Y'all got to stop that. But Chastity contacted Carlissa. Carlissa bitched up and said she wasn't going to talk to Ronnie no more. Okay? Ronnie got mad and was like, oh, hell no. So y'all still trying to deny me this, chance to sit down with y'all and talk to y'all and tell my truth, because I'm still getting pictured, as the clout chaser, and I'm still getting pictured as the bad guy. I want to tell my truth. Let me talk to y'all or whatever. So since nobody want to talk to me, I'm going to continue to go live on my platform, and I'm going to continue to say what I'm going to say. And he's been saying a lot. Let's listen.
Hold people accountable so that Chrisean Jesus Porter can have the life that he deserves and the father that he deserves. All I'm saying is, I think that what happened was Blue told her to go get an abortion. In the process of her going to abort his baby, she got pregnant with mine. And that's why she's scared to do a DNA test. I want to make sure that Chrisean, Eugenia, Malone hears me loud and clear. Make this easier for me and make this easier for yourself by doing the right thing. You may be going through postpartum right now. You may be going through the mental baggage of being a mother and not having a good role model of a mother. You need someone that will hold you accountable and that will help Junior get the proper care that he needs. At the end of the day, he's telling me to wake up because I'm in bed with his sister. He's telling me to wake up. Why? Because the camera guy needs Sean at Tessa's at 2:30. Yet, y'all want to tell me I'm clout chasing and I'm lying.
Even when Ronnie was locked up, Chrisean was so faithful to that nigga because it was hella niggas trying to fuck on her, bro. Hella niggas were trying to fuck on her. But she wasn't fucking on nobody during that time, bro. She was hella faithful to the homie, bro. She was hella faithful to Ronnie, bro. But when she got with Blue, she was not faithful, bro. Like, we all know this, bro. Like, she was not faithful, bro. For sure, for sure. And she was dabbling with the nigga that she was with in the beginning.
And she told Blue out her own mouth, Wack knows this, Blue knows this. She was back and forth between Baltimore, coming to see her family, of course. But y'all think I wasn't in the mix of that? Like, y'all really that fucking dumb? Y'all really that rock-tarded?
Okay, y'all, hit the like button for me, and we are going to stop the video right here because it has become very lengthy, all right? But y'all heard what Ronnie has to say, and he has more to say, and we're going to get into it. I really want to know if he's really concerned about this child or if he's doing this for clout. Because if you're concerned about this child the way that you say that you are, you can do this shit behind the scenes. You don't need to be doing this online. I be telling y'all that. Oh my God. And Carlissa, we got to get into you too. Because your faking ass, I can't stand Carlissa. I really can't stand Carlissa. And I'm going to tell y'all why in the next video, okay? I love you, my babies. Do what I told y'all to do in the beginning of this video because I'm not going to repeat myself. Hit the like button. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.